Hello there, Chanley back with you, sitting down here making a video about the second day of my water fast. Um, I wasn't entirely sure when I started off on this journey just how long I was wanting to go. Really, I was just wanting to give my body time to clear itself out and reset. I was gonna, one of the most important things I find is to listen to your body and to make sure that, that you and it, if you will, are all on the same page. And so that was kind of the big thing leading me to breaking my fast. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was feeling very nauseous. Um, and shortly after waking, I got a call from my dear friend Oliver, and it was very insightful and informative. And I felt like some of the issues I was having could be resolved by properly refeeding. That night, I ended up vomiting, actually, while on the phone with Oliver. It's so much gratitude out to you, buddy. Thank you for being there for me and talking me through it all. Seriously, I love you so much, and I appreciate every time I'm blessed with hearing a tidbit of your amazing wisdom. So after I got off the phone with him, I ended up drinking just a little bit of like bone broth to kind of help my body begin to transition back into consuming. So I was, and probably held that down for all of 10 minutes, and then it came right back out. But it felt like it was really good. That second one, the first time vomiting, it was just like intense and not very enjoyable. But that second one, it just felt like my body was dispelling any toxins and stuff that it was holding on to, and the bone broth just sort of helped give it that extra push to get it all out. I ended up passing out shortly after that, so it was probably around the 43-hour mark that I actually decided to officially break and consume something, that wasn't liquid. Bone broth, yes, that did give me some nutrients and whatnot, but it really wasn't anything for my body to work with, and it kind of rejected it immediately. So it was that following morning, I had a similar meal as I did to my last meal. I only ate about half of it, just kind of listened to my body, didn't want to overeat. And most of my day was kind of sitting there recuperating. I feel like I may have stressed my body a little bit the day before with the yoga. We were doing some really deep knee stretches, and for whatever reason, I was in some pretty intense pain throughout the day. I felt blessed that I was eating, because like as soon as I got some carbs inside of me, like my headache that was pulsing, and basically since I woke up in the morning, every time I blinked, it was like this, boo, boo, boo. And so I got some carbs in me, got that glycose running through my brain, and felt amazing. And slowly but surely throughout the day, I started feeling better and better until this is actually the following morning after. And I'm feeling, amazing now. And I'm ready to move forward with my new plan of intermittent fasting. I'm looking at probably a 20-hour off while 4 hours on of eating window. There's a lot of varieties that one can do when intermittent fasting. And I'll certainly be making quite a bit more videos on fasting in the coming days, as it's something I'm very passionate about, and I really enjoy talking, and telling people, because intermittent fasting especially is something that has been a major staple in my life, and I don't know where I would be without it. I truly feel it's the reason my immune system is so strong, and why it's so easy for me to turn down things that I used to have very strong cravings and attachments to food-wise. I can now just like look at it and be like, you know what? Nope, because I don't even need to eat right now, so I don't need to indulge on that. And then I want to make the most of those meals that I'm consuming, those 2 meals during that window, because I know that it won't, there won't be another time for feeding in a good, 20 hours. So I'm super excited about that, and I hope you learned a little bit and enjoyed my videos on this fast. It's been fun. I do this from time to time. Like I said, I end up breaking it around the 43-hour mark. I didn't know exactly how long I wanted to go, but I felt like that was a pretty good amount of time to be free of any sort of solid foods. And I feel blessed once again that I have people in my life looking out for me and who are willing to speak up and tell me when I may have not been completely accurate with the science in which I was trying to, work with. And as my own knowledge expands, so too will the videos on this channel. I am just one man over here doing an experiment of, self-realization and self-clarity and body awareness and cleanliness. So it's like I can't exactly always, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Ultimately, I'm just one kid over here, one man, not a kid no more, but one dude over here, just trying to understand life and understand the ebbs and flows of this beautiful creation which we are blessed in, and how we can, properly engage with nutrients so that way they serve us, and that way we are benefiting day in and day out from consuming and taking the proper amount of times to promote things like longevity, which is I certainly will be making a video talking about how caloric restriction and proper nutrient intake can drastically influence one's lifespan and their longevity and vitality here on this planet. Alrighty, much love from my heart to yours. Look forward to seeing you in a future video here soon. Stay blessed, y'all.